Alright, so now convince the Argonians. Did you do that already?
That one's easy. Convincing the Argonians is super easy. You'll have no problem. And then once you convince all of them, then there's another part to the quest, and I've been not doing that, so we can be sneaky together.
Hlalo House entrance. Is this the right place? Wait a minute. Yes, it says it is. Oh, psh, what the heck? I come in here to the place where it says convince the Argonians, and there's a guy kneeling down here, and he's not an Argonian. He is Drathus author.
Beyond, no one will work together.
That's a little strange.
Each faction has a different
I don't
reason.
remember that at all.
Which would you like to know about?
I guess the other one was four things. One for, or this one is related to the Argonians, but he's not an Argonian.
Their quarters leader, Sashaja. She accused me of plotting to kill a tree, as if I cared about such things.
Something about killing a tree. Okay, so Zasha is in the same building. I have to go down and talk to her. Maybe? Or not? It looks like no. It looks like there isn't. That person is not in this building, but there's no waypoint for them outside either. There's just a waypoint that leads outside. Quest journal. Set active quest. No, it's... Oh, alright. It's the building directly behind this one. So, the waypoint is not on the door. The waypoint is showing what's on the other side of the building the door is on.
That sounds about right.
It's back to the mud huts again, by the look of it. Yeah, again, very much like any ordinary Elder Scrolls game. I loved having ones where you'd be in a dungeon and the waypoint would be on a door, and then you'd go through the door, and then the waypoint would be attached to the door behind you that you just walked through.
That's annoying.
What? Oh, jeez.
Another stranger swims into a
Oh great, I died again. There's a random spider. I killed a guy. He regained all of his health, and there was and so then I respawned, tried to kill him again, but there was a spider that was attacking me, so I couldn't do
We have
anything.
need of your aid, but I'm sure you already felt it as you
Okay, so I found the Argonian.
Here, and it's dying. It's dying. It was never healthy.
Oh, sounds like they need some antihistamines.
So in the last few weeks,
Their hist tree is dying.
Oh, I get it.
That House Drez is poisoning it. It's not enough to have enslaved us for generations. Now they want to carve our hearts out.
She thinks somebody else is poisoning it.
The best we can do is fertilize it. We're using mudcrab meat wrapped in ash reed. Both are common around the quarter. We've also set guards around the tree to keep the Dunmer away. If you wish to aid us, gather the items I requested.
Okay, mudcrab meat wrapped in ash reed.
Talking to others of his kind.
That's a fetch quest.
That's an easy one, though.
My people overheard him at the inn. He was drunk and talking too loud. No one spoke to him directly.
Yeah, and it's the same guy, Urano. So Urano basically is responsible for all the factions not trusting each other.
Basically.
The have always regarded Argonians as little more than savage children. We needed...
Alright. One thing I will give the Elder Scrolls games credit for is that it's always handled dialogue and skipping of dialogue fairly transparently and smoothly. Like it's not jarring if you decide to advance the dialogue and not hear it all. They do a nice little fade. Yeah, it seems like all the things... It's like, again, they don't want to put the things far away, so it won't be inconvenient to collect them. But then, of course, the things you need to collect are so close to the people who asked you to do the collecting that it scarcely seems worth the effort to bother to ask some random traveling stranger to help with it.
Maybe they're trying to be coy.
Alright, so I collected the ash reeds, and now I guess I have to kill mudcrabs. Which is harder than it looks.
Not those ones.
Like, why are mudcrabs level 10?
There's still easy mudcrabs. You'll be fine.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm in danger, but it, you know. You still have to wonder why mudcrabs are the same level as the Covenant assassins we were fighting earlier.
Well, then you get a problem with virtually every RPG.
Yeah. Like, is a level 10 mudcrab, is its strength relative to other mudcrabs or relative to me? I mean, obviously, the Covenant assassin at level 10 is harder than the mudcrab.
Yeah, it's in regards to other mudcrab. That mudcrab could beat up a level 9 mudcrab.
Hold. What do you have there? We are allowing no one to approach the Hist, especially strangers claiming they wish to help us. We just caught a dark elf trying to poison the tree. Your words smell fair, but
Yep.
tasting is proof. Yes, I erect the spine of apology. While you were away, we caught a dark elf defiling our Hist. Please, apply the fertilizer you've gathered to the base of our Hist. As long as I'm with you, one of our guards is escorting him to my lodge. He seems...
Alright, it looks like they found the guy. They caught the guy who was poisoning the tree, I guess.
Yeah, and you gotta talk to him in that goofy looking building.
my lodge.
Fertilizer makes a lot of noise for some reason. A lot of magical noise.
This isn't a good time.
Don't take my shoes. My toes might grow.
Beryl? Alright, I guess I'm wrong. I was expecting it to be Urano, but it's Beryl, and he seems like he's nuts.
Crab meat and reeds. The guards caught him trying to harm our Hist. He was scratching at the bark, licking our tree. When the guard shouted at him, he dropped an empty bottle. Now he's very ill. The truth is as plain as the face of Masser.
He was licking the tree?
You may do as you wish, but his mind is boiling. His words skitter like a mudcrab in a pan.
Is
Oh
it?
yeah,
You
yeah.
will
He wants to
gather
get
no
high.
moisture from them.
Oh, jeez.
Don't make me breathe. There are spores in the air. What did I do? What did it do to me? I see. I feel. I'm awake. I touched it. He said the tree's sap would be better than skooma. He was right. He said the Argonians might be angry.
Yeah, someone told him. Okay, so I guess Urano told him the tree sap was better than skooma.
He gave me the
but it's
bottle,
not.
said it was for the tree. I thought it was skooma. I tasted it. It was bad. I fed it to a lizard. He didn't like it either.
Okay, so the guy gave him something to poison the tree, but he tried to use it himself because he thought it was drugs as well.
Skooma. He was a Dunmer. Someone called him Bravil?
Bravil, Weevil, Wabbajack.
Ravel? I can't believe it. Ravel. Ravel Urano claimed he saw House Drez poison our history.
Ravil,
Then he
yeah.
gave a bottle to this tree-licking waste of flesh.
Yes, I don't believe we're all
I
talking about
smell
the same
what
person
was
we've been
spent.
talking about for the past 20
Someone has been
minutes.
playing us for fools, and I no longer believe it's House Drez.
Alright, well that completes that bit. And now I guess I go up and around and talk to that other guy again. Are we ever going to catch this guy, or has he already skipped town?
No, you're fine. You'll get him.
Yeah, it would be helpful if there was a thing that said that if you're in a group, only the group leader can take a quest, and all quests that can be shared are automatically shared. Like,
Well, yeah, if they did that.
and I could see it if somebody doesn't want that behavior, then opt out it. But
Have our town's fortunes improved? That's a great relief. Well done. The Covenant troops haven't left their encampment. I don't know this, Mer. Why would he cause so much trouble? Perhaps he's an agent of Sheer Gorath. Ravil must have a house in town. I'd like you to find it and watch him. Commoners would call it a scrying spell, but I'm beyond such crude hedge magic. It will enable search for Ravil's home. I expect it on the west side of town. You should be able to hear me now.
have you already done that bit or not?
No, that's the next part. I didn't know you were already there. All right, I'm going to travel to the city and do it.
Hail.
Yeah, it says his house. It's weird, they do. It says you're supposed to look for his house, but then they give you a zone to search in, and there's like exactly one house within this zone.
Yeah,
So it's like, gee, I wonder which one it is.
and as dumb as that is, I didn't find his house. It was
really?
just like, yeah. It was. It said you found his house. I'm like, where the fuck? Is this
Oh yeah, and then it
this
says
guy's
follow
house?
him from a distance. So are we doing this quest separately, or is it shared right now? I can't tell.
Don't know.
All right, it says follow him. Okay, he's walking away. Now, do you see that guy in the same place I see him?
I don't know. We'll find out.
He's got a waypoint on him. I'm walking a
Tell
respectful
me the
distance
moment he
behind
starts talking to this person. Just happened to me.
him. He just started
No
talking.
waffle today.
Well, maybe we are doing it.
The temple has forbidden all. What? He's.
Quiet, fool. I paid you for your discretion. Are you following?
Oh, he just asked me if I follow me, even though it says I'm hidden. Oh, but you're not. You're not even trying to hide.
Nope.
I usually spend a lot of time in these games sneaking.
Fancy sword was in our camp. Hey, fancy man.
I'm gonna try and
Fallen
pickpocket
any
somebody.
swords lately?
I can't pickpocket that person. Bullshit.
Shouldn't help the Dunmer?
What?
Like
I gotta
a
do it
Nord
all
would never
again.
turn down a fight.
What?
It says I let him out of my sight, and I didn't. I was watching him.
Oh. No, it's still telling me to follow him.
Okay. Well, this is gonna take a long ass time.
I suppose you can also fail by getting too close?
I don't know.
This reminds me of a lot of the missions in GTA, actually.
Well, this reminds me more of that, of like one of the first missions in Morrowind. We're gonna follow that guy who's hiding crap in the stump.
Oh, yeah. He's talking to somebody else now.
He now regrets it. For shame. It was just idle talk, friend. I assure you, I had no
Drinks with crabs.
Are you?
He's asked me again if I'm following him. Even though, again, it says I'm completely hidden.
It seems to just be proximity.
Okay, now it says wait for him to leave. He's gone into a building in the northwest corner of town.
He's out. That was fast.
And now it wants me to go inside the building.
Try to get inside that shack.
It's a supply shack.
Communications.
I just watched you go in the building.
See who Ravil.
Okay, there's a spell on the desk, a ritual tome.
What now, Ravil?
Oh, it summoned something.
So you're the Middler who undid all of Ravil's work?
Yeah?
Such a waste of my time.
Oh, is she gonna attack me? No, she spawned 2 scamps, and they're gonna attack me. Oh, I think the scamps ran out of the house. I don't think I killed them.
That woman wore a covenant.
I'm doing jumping jacks.
Yes, I see that. Search. Okay, so now we go back and search his house. It says.
Working for the enemy.
Are you still following the guy, or?
Yep.
Because I don't see him now. I see you sneaking around, but I don't see him. The Plague Town also has instancing like that, where like all the people who have not yet gotten the cure for the plague see a like dark and stormy town full of infected people, and then once you complete it, you go outside and the weather improves and there are no more infected people anywhere. All right, so I'm going in his house. Oh, and it's a lock. Great.
Alright. I'm running up to his house. Maybe if I unlock it, it'll unlock for you.
I think it did, but I was in the interface when it did it, so...
There we go. Can you get in?
Yeah. Although it said going in was trespassing.
Yeah.
You won't take me.
Oh, now he just wants to fight anyway.
You just killed that guy. A little weird.
Gold and empty poison. Okay, and now we go back to talk to what's his face again. Oh, is there a bookshelf?
Yeah, I didn't get my name. think I just leveled up. No, I'm still at 10.
Heavy armor. Oh, I got a heavy armor increase from the bookshelf. Okay, now the guy to talk to is right here.
The guards heard fighting.
Yeah, too bad I had to kill that guy. Except not really.
Right.
Okay, that gives me Redarin Archmage's robes and 130 gold.
Is just as good. The ritual items in the shack on the docks and his belongings might tell us something more.
Alright, well, I'll tell you what, my batteries are starting to run out and probably filling up my hard drive, so I tell you what, why don't we'll call this session here and we'll be playing more of this a little later.
Dominoes.
That does not count. There was no chance of that getting included anyway.
I just totally forgot.
And actually, to be honest, I forgot about it completely. Secret word nonsense. Alright. Alright, so, yep, we'll be playing some more Elder Scrolls Online. This was a replacement for Divinity Original Sin, which is announced their enhanced edition for Macs, PCs, and consoles, rumored to be coming out in October. Free to everybody who's already bought the Mac or PC version, and the console version is a new thing that includes online and split-screen co-op.
That sounds like
So we'll be checking that out later this year.
I'm excited to try that game.
Yeah, me too.